join me today at Surecell Medical Clinic based in Pattaya, Thailand. This is on the 3rd floor. Nice and welcoming. You've got some palm trees there, nice little nature vibe. They offer a variety of different treatments, as you'll see here on the board. You've got stem cell therapies, PRP therapy for any stubborn injuries, any joint pain. It can be used in the skin, it can be used in your face to help with anti-aging, anti-hair loss, and they also have detox heavy metal programs. They treat different athletes, golfers, as you can see all the joint areas. There's a contact info. Now stay tuned for the podcast. Okay, so I'm here today with Aaron. He's going to walk us through the PRP stem cell therapy, and he's got an issue with his knee, which he's going to get some treatment done. So if you're happy to just talk through the benefits of PRP and what else it can help other people with.
Yeah, so PRP stands for platelet-rich plasma. That's the proper terminology for it. It can be treated for any different injury. Knees are the most common. Elbows, fingers. It can be treated for cosmetic, a lot of cosmetic, hair, face. It's like a longer benefit treatment for instead of Botox. So Botox, it works, but it's like squirting a poison in your face. This stuff's coming from your body. It's very natural. So we usually get examined by our doctor, and he decides, where the problem is or what you want, and he usually chooses how much blood we take, how many test tubes, how many locations, and we take your blood, we spin it, and we go through a long process, and we inject it back into you. So because it's coming from your own body, there are no side effects. Yeah.
So you're filtering out the actual healing.
Yes. So we get rid of the red cells, the blood that we don't want.
Yeah.
The stuff that clogs it up, and we leave the plasma, the good stuff, and that's what we inject around the area. So we inject it straight into the area. Yeah.
So from my understanding, certain areas are more stubborn for injuries. They take longer to heal.
Correct.
Say like tennis elbow, problems with your wrist.
Yep.
And with the PRP treatment, effectively that directs the healing
into the area. So it spreads right out into the, say if you had your wrist done, we inject into the area and it spreads out over time.
So where the body's struggling to
we pinpoint
provide nutrients to those areas, this is sort of bypassing it and speeding up the process.
Yeah, like we've injected broken ribs and broken bones to help speed the recovery up.
Wow, okay. And so say my friend, he's a boxer, he has problems with his wrist, and you think that is something that would benefit him as well?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
We do many boxers, a lot of kick boxers, Thai boxers, famous footballers, AFL, rugby players, weightlifters. You can be a young kid or you can be 100.
So I actually had it done in London, in Harley Street.
Yep.
About 3 years ago. And I had it injected into my spine.
Yep.
Into the facet joints.
Yep.
So about the middle of my back, just the right side. It was sort of rubbing, and my rib joint as well was rubbing on the spine. So we injected directly into the spine, and where I had inflammation, where it was dead tender to touch, that calmed the PRP, calmed down the inflammation.
Yep.
And I was able to get back into exercise more and training, back to boxing.
Yep.
And doing weights as well. So.
Yeah, well, same with me. I used to do a lot of running, and I did something to my knee, and I tried everything, and I came to Surecell, and they said, "Oh, you want to try some PRP?" And so I'll give it a go. And probably within 4 to 6 weeks, I was back running.
Wow.
And this was 5 years ago.
And that was just one treatment.
I'm just having a little. It's not bad. Just every now and then I have a little bit of a niggle now,
Yeah.
and they do recommend you do top up every year. So 5 years is not too bad. And so today was a better day than ever just to have a top up.
So when you said it took you running back in 6 weeks, was that just not one injection? Or did you
No,
have a few?
no, sorry. That was 4 injections.
4 injections.
Yes. So I would try and run, and the next day I couldn't walk. I was battling to walk, and yeah,
So how much is it per injection?
$5,000.
5,000 baht.
Yeah. So if you have say 2 knees wrong with you, so if you do inject 1, it's 5. If you do 2 in the same treatment, it's an additional 2,000.
Only additional 2,000.
Because we've set up everything, we're already using the needles and that.
Ah,
So
okay, I understand.
per. So if you do 3 locations, it's 9,000.
And it's still effective for older generations as well.
Yeah.
There's still healing properties in their blood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And I was going to ask about the fat stem cells. Is that something that you
Yes, we do fat stem cells. It's practically our last resort. So our idea about it all is so we try and save people having an operation, having knee replacements and all hip replacements. So the fat cells is practically when you're bone on bone, and we take the fat from your stomach and we try and cushion it between the joints to help cushion it again.
So that's replacing effectively the fluid that's in between and the cartilage. It's helping support that.
Yeah.
So it's good for people with arthritis and.
Yes.
Yeah, because I was considering that at the time, when I had the PRP treatments. It's obviously more expensive. How much is that? Just out of interest?
65,000.
65,000. So that's about. I think that's about £15,000, $30,000 maybe in Australian.
Yeah.
65,000. And with the PRP treatment, just going back to that, you said 5,000.
5,000. Yes.
That's about £120, $240. And so if you get both of them done, it's 7,000 baht.
Yeah.
It's probably about £160, just off the top of my head, so people can get an idea. So do you get many people flying over from other countries to?
Yeah. We do. We get a lot of people from Canada, Australia, all over the world. We get expats from here. Yeah.
I think it's amazing though that we're starting to advance now and we've discovered this, because the standard procedure, you go to the doctor, you take some pain meds, it doesn't fix the problem. There's no healing properties in taking cortisone injections or steroids.
Cortisone, same. You're numbing the injury. The injury's numb and you're running or boxing or whatever again.
Making it worse.
It's making it no treatment. This is a long-term treatment.
Because your body is giving you effectively a signal to say, right, there's a problem.
Yeah.
So, if you're just masking that problem, it's going to make it worse and worse over time. So the good thing, the brilliant thing about the PRP treatments is it actually helps with the healing process.
Natural healing.
Natural healing,
and everything's coming from your own body.
I do a lot of research into nutrition as well and stuff. You got the right, alongside this, if you're eating the right nutrients, natural whole foods, avoiding processed junk, and you're eating clean, if you can try and eat organic, if you can afford it when you can as well, I think that's helpful.
Yep.
And if you're getting more nutrients, bioavailable, nutrient-dense foods, it's going to help your body.
That's correct. So, and same when you do the PRP, the cleaner your blood is, the better the treatment will work. So like if you've eaten oily foods the week before, we can actually tell in your blood that the blood's not as good as it should be. So if you're going to go ahead with the process, one thing we do recommend, drink plenty of water beforehand, eat clean, and try and get your blood the best you can. So it'll work.
From my background as well with nutrition, I'd recommend to avoid any seed oils or vegetable oils because they're high in omega-6s, low pro-inflammatory, polyunsaturated fats, and there's something called linoleic acid in there which can promote and oxygenate as inflammation in the body. So if you're having healthier fats like coconut oil, natural grass-fed butter, avocado oil, you can have a bit of olive oil if you make sure it's a good one. Some of them are like mixed with seed oil, so you're gonna make sure you got the right one. But I tend to just cook in like coconut oil and stuff, and you can use ghee if you ever heard of ghee as well. It's like another dairy product. It's got a higher heating temperature than butter, and as well cooking like beef fats, grass-fed beef fat, which is better, healthier for you. So yeah, cool. That's everything, I think.
Okay.
Anything else you want to touch with? Go for it.
No.
Spot on.
Okay.
Thanks,
you.
Adam. Appreciate your
problem.
time. Thank you.
So this is taking our blood for the PRP. So I'm going to do some PRP. I had a tear in my knee about 5 years ago, and I had PRP then, and I couldn't run before I had the PRP. Every time I ran, I couldn't walk the next day. Had 4 treatments of PRP and got me back on the running track. So 5 years on, I'm just starting to get a little bit of pain in the knee every now and then. Not a lot, but just thought today's a better day than ever to have a top up and let it do its work again. Okay, so this is taking the blood for the PRP. Very painless, very simple. Our nurses are the best in the business.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's done.
So we'll get a bit of footage putting it in the centrifuge. So this is Apple, our lab tech. So this is a process of the PRP. So it's quite a long process. This is putting in the blood at the centrifuge at the start of our leading cutting edge technology. Yep. That's the first process, yeah. Platelet-rich plasma, so this is my blood, this is what it comes out like, a yellowy colour. So this is injecting all the good stuff back into the injury. And the beauty about this treatment, you can just walk out. But we do recommend you take it a bit easy for a couple of days and let the treatment work. Very painless.
So Aaron's just finished his PRP treatments. He's going to demonstrate. He's absolutely fine now.
Yep, no problem.
Good as new.
Yep.
Walking around. Get back to daily activity as normal.
So it's not like an operation where you're on crutches for weeks or anything like that. So recommend just take it easy for a couple of days and just let the treatment do its stuff.
All good. So here are all the joints that they can inject to. They've got the hip area, around the spine, all qualified, certified doctors. You can inject into the knee area, you've got the shoulder and elbow there. They've all got a really good understanding of the body's anatomy and really helpful people. And again, it's £120, whereas in England you would pay about £400 to £500 per injection minimum, so you'd make a really good saving, and yeah, I'd highly recommend. So we got the cell therapy, which is similar to the PRP treatment but more advanced and a longer process. PRP treatment again. Cosmetic PRP for anti-aging, replaces the need for, say, Botox, or can work alongside it. And the Apidose is the fat stem cell therapy that we spoke about on the podcast. any treatment you can get done here, guys. I have an agreement where you can get 10% off if you use my referral or just use my name as a referral reference. Okay, so got my blood results back. They come back good, so it's all good to go. It's all green. I can go and get my chelation heavy metal detox done. So this is first treatment of chelation therapy for heavy metal detox.
Ready for injection?
Ready to go.
Ready for hurt a little bit?
So I don't like needles, but
I use small needle for you.
I try and think of something else.
Small. 1, 2, 3. It's okay?
It's okay, I don't feel a thing. Very good.
Yeah.
So you guys recommend at least 10 sessions, you think? In a year? So I could get this done, say, once a month. And this binds to heavy metals like mercury, nickel, aluminium. So if you're overloaded with too many metals, this will bind to it and it comes out through your urine, basically. Yeah. Okay, so the metals that your body doesn't need, effectively it will remove what isn't supposed to be in your body, the toxic ones. So it can remove inflammation. So as well as removing and detoxing from the body, at the same time it's supplementing with essential minerals, or vitamin C. What other minerals is vitamin B? Vitamin E, was that? Amino acids, okay, very cool. So this will help your body rejuvenate, it'll help it energy levels, better sleep, and allow your body to function and your immune system to act the way it should. Okay. So for example, there's some certain metals in your body that you do need in trace amounts, and sometimes we can be overloaded. He mentioned to me about eating fish, too much fish, and in certain waters there is mercury, and too much mercury in the body is known to cause us problems. So removing this will really help and benefit your body. The other jobs you told me, so like trying to think, so painting and decorators, they have a lot of, is the metals in the paint, is that, you say they have more heavy metals in the body, painters? Lead? Wow, lead's really bad. Yeah. So this removes lead, helps to remove lead also? Wow, okay. That's very good. So yeah, essentially it can prevent problems from occurring in your body. It doesn't directly treat certain conditions. It's not a cure. It just gives your body the support and help to fight against certain problems or avoid anything from happening. And inflammation, it can help with heart health and help with joint health and all kinds. Some really helpful information from the team at Surecell Clinic in Pattaya. I'd highly recommend. They've helped me in many ways. Very patient people, sat down with me, very welcoming, and they tailored to my needs and my body.